everyone. My name is Lillian. I am a graphic designer from Chicago, Illinois. Um, the reason that I'm recording this is because I have decided to partake or sort of take on a huge challenge, a 30-day raw food detox starting November 1st, 2009. And I saw a lot of cool people sort of detailing their experience online, and it's nice to see what they're going through, so maybe give me sort of an idea of what to expect. Some background about me. Like I said, I'm a graphic designer, and my website is www.lovedrivenprints.com. That's Prints. Anyway, all my life I've sort of suffered from autoimmune disorders on and off. And I noticed that autoimmune disorders are sort of like this blanket term given to people who have unexplained illnesses where the body kind of uh, acts against itself, sort of destroying itself, going on overdrive, not healing properly or healing slowly, lots of inflammation and so forth. Case in point, when I was 15, I had to walk with a cane, actually from the ages of 15 to 18. When I was in high school, you can imagine how troubling that was. Of course, at the time I felt really sorry for myself and was very sad. I was in chronic pain. I uh, I took about 16 ibuprofen a day because I had a sort of weakness in my left hip that came out of nowhere without any explanation or any injury or trauma. It slowly just started degenerating, and it just started as sort of a pain, which sort of developed into weakness and muscle degeneration. And I went to a lot of doctors who weren't able to help or explain why this was happening to me. And the reason I got better, well, I'm not sure what the reason I got better was because, um, you know, it could have gone because of my actions or not, but um, started taking a glucosamine chondroitin supplement, Osteobiflex, and just happened to be on the shelf at the store where my mom worked at the time. And after 3 years, I started taking it, and I started feeling a lot better within about 3 days. And then in 3 months, I actually felt well enough that I felt like I could put the cane down, and that was New Year's Eve, 1998 was the last time I ever walked with a cane. The next day, I put it down. It was very difficult to walk because I was still very weak, but the pain had diminished, so I just decided if I was going to learn to walk again, I would teach myself. So that's what I did. So, and ever since, I've never had a problem with the leg specifically, and I still have no idea why it happened. Um, and I've always suffered from inflammation in areas of the body. For instance, I have eczema a lot. When I was a kid, I had it around my eyes, and I still get it on my hands. Right now, it's okay, but sometimes it gets really nasty and itchy and terrible. And people with eczema know what that's like. It's no joke. It's very painful to go through your day-to-day life. So after the summer, well, a little more background about me. I was definitely a really overweight child, and grew up eating standard American diet, which my mother was a gourmet cook and owned a bakery, and her food was delicious and exotic, and but also packed as much salt and fat as it possibly could. And bless her heart, the food tasted really good, but wasn't good for any of us. And so when I started working at Whole Foods when I was 19, I sort of was immersed in the culture of healthy eating, and I gave up meat and then dairy for about 4 years, and then I started eating meat again, and I'm not sure why. But in any case, not to exasperate you, I'll keep it short. I decided to do a raw cleanse because I've had a really stressful summer. I graduated school and started a new job and moved and went through a family crisis that I had to deal with. And it left me really, really tired. And I also have, I'm also healing from a herniated disc in my neck. And I really just want to give my body a chance to recuperate because I'm really exhausted. I've got the darkness around the eyes. I've sort of got this expression like this that kind of all day long. And, and I just feel like if people think that detox is silly and the body detoxes by itself, I think it's ridiculous because think of all the children that are born with autism, like 60% or something like that. Well, it can't be that high. Maybe more like 1 in 6 children are born with autism or develop it. And this is very recent. And this didn't happen 30, 40, 50 years ago. And the autoimmune diseases are on the rise also. And I honestly think, without a doubt, that it's what we're breathing and what we're drinking and what we're eating. Um, I don't need to tell you because you probably already know what goes on in factory farms. You've seen the videos, and if you haven't, I'm sorry, you must be living under a rock. So, I want to give my body a chance to heal. I want to feel alive. I want to feel vibrant. Losing weight, of course, would be nice, but I'm honestly not doing it for that. So, the official start date is November 1st. This past week, I've been doing raw smoothies every day and as much raw food as I can. Probably been 90% raw every day this week. I started the day with smoothies, and they were really good, and they made me feel really good. I put hemp seed protein in them, along with organic kale and some non-organic vegetables. I can't afford all organic vegetables. I wash them. It's the best I can do. Nobody's perfect. I suppose if I pack a lot of them in there, it'll be better than, eating a burger from McDonald's. Anyway, doing my best. So I usually do them with hemp protein and apple juice and almond milk and just a handful of fruit. So I think the biggest challenge for me is going to be definitely giving up the big C, coffee, caffeine. Oh yeah, I'm so addicted and I love it. And I look forward to it every morning at about 6:40 a.m. watching the sunrise with my cup of coffee. Makes me feel great. I love the routine. So that's going to be pretty difficult, but it'll be worth it. I've gone through a cleanse before. I did the master cleanse once. Probably would never do it again. The first day without coffee, I've just spent writhing in bed with a humongous headache. So obviously, it's a big addiction if it gives you that kind of withdrawal symptoms. Anyway, so I'll be keeping this video log, and I appreciate if you follow along and see my transformation. Have a good night.